Hey all, and welcome back for another HellfireComms Patreon Quick Look. Today we're going to be taking a look at Katamari Forever for the PS3, and this was commissioned by Robert Hollander. And I thought, you know, Katamari is a pretty weeby game, why not go with the most weeby co-commentator possible? So I brought in Kato because Flame wasn't available. Let's do this.
Yeah, you would have done it on your own as well, but that's quite difficult.
Well, no, I could just easily, like, pitch shift myself. Oh, but it's so funny. I was talking to Kato about this before we started recording a couple of times because Skype's being a shit today. It's like, I always make fun of Flame and, by extension, Kato to a certain extent for liking all this idol stuff and whatnot, when in recent years I've just been watching more and more anime, and yeah, it's like shonen, but that's not really the point. Anime is anime at the end of the day.
It pulls you in and then it corrupts your mind.
Much like Larvos, who I actually forgot was in the intro of Katamari Forever. This is a weird Katamari game, which is saying something because Katamari is a weird series about rolling stuff up with the titular Katamari ball in order to like save the cosmos by rebuilding moons and planets, etc. And this is like I would call it a final mix, a best of previous missions. It's got a original story with the king of all cosmos here, who is the dad of the prince of all cosmos falling asleep, and they have to make a robot version of the king to do all his work, but then that goes tits up as well. It's just a giant clusterfuck. It's an excuse for you to go out and roll stuff up again, really.
That's basically every story of the Katamari games.
Yeah, pretty much. The reactor core, the core of the king himself, and I can move him around on the loading screen. It's great. The Katamari demo. Yeah, the music is as weird as the visual and the gameplay. So let's see how we work here. You roll the Katamari around, collecting objects. When it's big enough, roll it into the Robo King. Got it. The controls are a little bit tanky and funky, so I wouldn't say this is a very easy to get into game, but once you're away, you're pretty much flying, so...
And I can remember when the 360 game came out, people did actually have issues with the controls, but the controls are pretty much the same as this one.
Yeah.
So
I guess I have experience with Katamari Damacy, the original, because I've at least played a demo of that. I've watched a full playthrough over on the Grumps channel, and I've watched most of We Love Katamari, which I actually think is better story-wise and mission-wise compared to the first game. And you've played Beautiful Katamari, which is the 360 one, right?
yes. I've also got the PSP one and the Vita one. So I've played a lot of the latter end entries.
Yeah, and they just don't make console Katamaris anymore. I don't know why. Maybe the creator just got kind of sick of it. But it does pretty well on mobile, from what I've heard. Like, there's Tap My Katamari.
Yeah, I believe there's another one as well, but I'm not sure what that one's called.
Who knows? Right, so we can dash by doing that, and if we come to a complete stop... Yeah. There you go. I can turn around. Royal look. Right, let's keep building stuff. We must build to get the bigger Katamari, the biggest Katamari.
This tutorial mission is... I know it's very similar to the one in the 360 game, I'm not sure about any of the others. But in the 360 one, the king's face can actually be uncovered by destroying the wall.
Ugh.
And you actually realise that his nose is poking through.
Interesting. This is not the most intuitive way to jump, I'm going to be honest. Like, the face buttons aren't used at all. You think they could have just mapped it to X or something. But maybe there's like an alternate way. Who knows?
That was kind of the one unfortunate thing about the series, is that Namco Bandai continually wanted to add different gimmicks.
Yeah. Then, you know, the regular Katamari thing is a gimmick enough, wouldn't you think? Just rolling stuff about. You can get a lot out of that. Oh no! He turned into a shmup and he's destroying everything.
Well, that's Namco going back to their roots.
By destroying the universe. Oh, this is just fucking clown shoes right now. Prince, why do you have to keep mopping up after your dad's mistakes? It's not fair, Kato. The sins of the father. So we've got a different map screen to the previous ones. I believe in Damacy you were literally going around the Earth itself. we love Katamari. It's just like a basic overworld that you can walk around. Did you say, beautiful Katamari, you walk around the head of the King of all Cosmos, or was that something different?
In the Vita one, you're running around the head of the king.
Okay.
In Beautiful Katamari, you've got like your own little mini world with like little buildings you can go into.
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, this is more like a Katamari retrospective than a friggin' quick look, but it's an interesting series because like a lot of the games are similar, but a lot of them are unique. So I don't know, it just makes sense to bring it up. And yeah, this is the picture book, the hub screen essentially, and I kind of agree with what you were saying in previous takes. I'm not really a fan of the presentation of Katamari Forever. Like, I'm sure the gameplay is just as great as ever, but I don't know, something about it feels a bit cheap.
This was originally going to just be a port of the 360 game.
Oh, okay.
But for some reason they cancelled it, because Beautiful Katamari apparently was originally going to be on 360, PS3 and the Wii. But yeah, they cancelled the PS3 and Wii versions and then decided to basically redo the game for the PS3 almost entirely. That's what resulted in this.
I don't know how Namco Bandai's mind works. Oh, they're apparently working on Smash 5. Did you hear? Like, Kel surprise.
Well, that does lead me more to think that that's just going to be a port job as well.
Well, apparently they're working with a new engine, but these are all rumours, so I guess we'll have to wait for E3. Are you looking forward to E3, my friend?
I've taken the weekend off work so I can watch it.
Oh, mwah, beautiful. Like, I'm off work all the time, essentially, because I work from home, so fuck yeah. There's a lot of flavor text in any Katamari game, and I'm going to be honest, 99% of it is just purple prose, it's fluff. Like, the king is a very flowery guy, so you can just ignore him and he'll whine in the background while you're picking up stuff. It's not too big of a deal.
Well, at least it's not as bad as in the Vita game, because they actually give the king a proper 3D model in that game.
Oh no.
And the crotch is unbelievable.
The David Bowie bulge, yes.
Yes.
Alright, we're going to get a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and we should be able to make a brand new star. To fix whose mistake? Sorry, I didn't hear you name a perpetrator there. 20 centimeters in 3 minutes, doable. But you can go beyond like any designated like total it gives you. You'll just get a pat on the back from the king. I'm not entirely sure if it unlocks anything, so you know, be it on your own head if you decide to go after that stuff.
Once you complete a mission, you can do like a free run version, so you can just collect how much you want for as long as you like.
I've noticed, like, as the Katamari games have gone on, they've tightened and tightened the time limit on missions. Like in Damacy, you could have like 2 to 3 minutes left over if you're quick enough. I guess that's just because they didn't really have everything set in stone yet. That's one of the cousins I just picked up, by the way. You can play as other characters besides the Prince of all Cosmos, which is pretty cool. It gives a bit of replay value, I guess.
Yeah, there are hundreds of cousins.
Do you have a favourite by any chance?
There are a few which I like. I think one of them's called New. He's the black one with no actual face.
Oh, right. And this isn't one of my favourites, but there's one called Johnson, and he has basically a sausage for a head, and his face is on the tip of it.
Ah, yes, I know which one you mean.
Johnson! Johnson! That man's Johnson over there. Yeah, his name is Dangle, because he dangles.
I loved it in Beautiful Katamari, because you could eventually find like a little disco area.
Aww.
And if you ran into it, all the cousins in the area would run in and dance with you.
That's beautiful. That is so heartwarming. So let's try and see if we can get to 30, because we have about a minute left. And the key to Katamari is basically, you could also almost even call it like a rhythm game, because there's a certain rhythm to the gameplay in like finding the best lines of stuff as well, because you'll notice the novice Katamari player, which is me, is just kind of picking up stuff as he sees it. He doesn't really have a line, so to speak, but the best Katamari player will be going from point A to point B and then immediately to point C and so on.
You can only collect certain items while your Katamari is at a certain strength.
Yeah, for sure.
But I can remember a mission in Beautiful Katamari which required you to only collect hot things.
Oh Jesus, yeah. There's a lot of like mission types. A lot of them are just roll up this shit within the time limit, but there's stuff like pick up just hot things, like Kaio said, pick up swans, only get certain items. Well, I suppose that's the same thing as only get hot, but there's also one like don't roll up any cows or bears. That one I remember being a bit of a pig.
But they even like mess with the completion system as well. Like I think it was either like, collect hot things or collect cold things. You had to actually get your Katamari to a certain temperature before the mission would end.
Jesus. Oh, okay. Well, I made it past 30, so I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah. I don't think he's going to be super happy, but then again, he is a robot and lacks a soul, so who cares what he thinks?
And yet, somehow he's actually has a bit more of a softer side than the king does.
Yeah, he's kind of his polar opposite. Royal Rainbow is a very iconic Katamari phrase, but since he's a robot, we have to change it. The branding just wouldn't work otherwise, darling. Let's see what old Chrome Dome thinks about this, and I use that term accurate because he is made of metal. I'm surprised. Nothing I do ever works. Aww. His little soul patch, his robo soul patch, look at it.
Well, since his soul is basically just a small Katamari.
It's a soul patch. Yeah, like an OS thing. Yeah, I get it now. Oh, Tom, you're so fucking funny. Why don't you just die of laughter already? Sorry, kind of got a bit carried away there. Analyzing size, he's going to say it's like not great. Because you pretty much have to get like double the intended size, and then he'll be like, yeah, that's great, but here it's cold, it's a minuscule Katamari and lifeless, just like his heart. Oh, go to therapy already, Jesus.
I'm sad now.
I got snacks, playtime, and rich. Apparently I rolled up the rich. That makes up 1% of my Katamari. It's a joke, Kato, you can laugh. Size was D, thank you. Playtime was B. 69! 69, dudes!
It's a perfect score for a ball.
Yeah, I guess so. First rule of Katamari, always roll, but look, I beat the score you told me to beat. Don't give me that shit. Whatever. He's not so unlike the king after all, I suppose. Yeah, and there's like optional presents you can get and whatnot. I forget what these actually do. Like, they might be equipables, actually.
Yeah, because I know you can customize the character appearances as well, so...
Cousin Dangle. He's cute. It's kind of like the cousins in Lilo and Stitch, so maybe I'll take Dangle out for a ride in the next level. I guess I turned the Katamari into a star. I thought he was talking about Dangle there for a second. That's not how we treat this family. Voila.
Voila.
That's a sweet satellite, bro. Yeah. Shooting star. I forgot what shooting star means as well.
I have no idea, to be honest.
It ended up a star after all. How many more times will I need to do this? Forever. Until you have basically fulfilled your role as the king and usurped the fleshiness. Oh god, the story just crashed into being there. There's also like a little B-plot going on sometimes in Katamari as well. Like I believe in the first game, like all the stars go out and there's like this family trying to like board a plane or something to see their dad at like Cape Canaveral or whatever. And yeah, it's all very wacky and extremely Japanese.
I don't think Beautiful Katamari had one.
Huh. Machine flight is for the weak. What are you doing? Is this how the Japanese view Moomins? How odd. Alright, Mario just assaulted this planet. Guess we've got a little look at how Mario Galaxy 3 will be. Updating network rankings. I don't think I'm going to go for a high score somewhere. Oh, hello. The actual king's head is there now. Cousins.
Well, the idea is that this game's kind of split into two halves.
Okay.
So you have the Robo King levels, which are just trying to recreate the universe.
Mm-hmm.
And you have the King's levels, which are trying to regain his memories.
Oh, so that's why a lot of them are like best ofs. Okay, I actually completely forgot the context of that. Did you know I can take pictures and show them to people who don't care? I mean, that's cool, I guess. I don't really understand the point of photo mode in games that aren't really about, like Katamari is not a game about stopping to smell the roses. You have time limits and stuff.
If they allowed you to, like, position the objects that you can roll up to create, like, a diorama mode, that would be more interesting.
That's it, I'm done, I can't stand it anymore. Initiating flee mode. Yeah,
Kaboom!
Yeah, boom. Just roll a Katamari around inside his head. Okay, sure, I'll go into his memories. Don't keep him waiting. He's so... Wow. Imagine you made a robot clone of yourself and that clone was scared of you.
Well, it would make a change from the usual story.
I'm a freak. Alright, let's go into the King's cosmos here. Don't stare at the bulge.
It's impossible.
Katamari Forever, Gingerbread House. Oh, I remember this one. This is from We Love Katamari, I believe. Yeah, Rehabilitation Rearrange. That's definitely a remix title.
Yeah, pretty much all the songs in this game are just remixes of older songs.
That's fine. I mean, I guess thematically it all gels together nicely, but as a game in and of itself, it does lose a little bit of its identity. It's kind of like the chain of memories of Katamari.
Yeah, I suppose you could say that.
We've forgotten so much. Who am I? Who are you? Where's space exactly? So we're not possessed or anything? Jesus. No parasitic twins? How very lonely. Oh well. Alright, so find the sweetest memories. Yeah, okay. Like I said, flavor text. It's just him reiterating the point over and over. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm bouncing. Maybe I'll do like 2 of each, and that'll be it for the quick look. Oh, Hansel and Gretel. JP edition.
The idea with the King levels is that you actually have to try and restore colour. So, I believe it's as you get bigger, then more colour returns to the world.
Oh, that's really sweet. Yay. Da 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 da. Let's just crash right in. Yeah, let the house fall around me. There you go. We're gonna build up steam very quickly here. This is not a hard mission at all, from what I can recall.
No, that Katamari does look delicious.
It does. I'm kind of resembling that Katamari right now, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't feel sorry for me. It was a ball I rolled up of my own choosing. Oh, the very foundations of this are mine and forever. Oh, I see, that little burst of light is just sucking in all the Katamari items around. Okay.
Yeah, it's basically like a magnet mode.
Well, let's suck up some tulips. It's not sweet, but it's there, I suppose. Oh, beautiful. Hello, witch. You're mine now.
I should probably bring up right now is that Beautiful Katamari, in particular, has a connection to the Idolmaster franchise. In that, in that game, because Idolmaster was originally released in arcades, but then they released it on 360. And I believe in order to do a bit of free advertising, they included an Idolmaster song in the game.
Beautiful.
And the entire song is just the characters introducing themselves. And they actually went so far as to create a music video for it with the special edition of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So you actually have like different like the prince and the cousins actually dancing to the song as well.
Beautiful. Oh, a little honey goes a long, long way. I think that's roughly gonna do it, honestly. Like, I think we're okay here. Yeah, there we go. Like, it would just make everything super sweet and whatnot. Is it a sugar tart? We'll see. So many gummies make up this Katamari.
Yum.
Yum. Yum. Oh, he's loving that shit. Strategically covered up bulge.
No, that's just another sign that this game's not as good as the others.
Yeah. Let's see, what does he think of my Katamari? Sure, good, but not super sweet. Oh, you wanted 100%, right? Yeah, well, whatever. What do I get the most of? Snacks, fantasy, and children. Oh no. Not a good combination, I think you'll find. Good roll. Now scoring. Carry the Google. What is a Google exactly in terms of, like, numeric metrics?
I have no idea.
Oh, I basically reversed it from the last one. Nice. 96, dudes! Sweet, but not sweet. But we have a present, and that is, I can't actually tell what that is from here.
He just kicks it off.
Oh, I did roll up a cousin. Cool. Honey. Oh, he was talking about the cousin. That's her name. Cute. Bake well.
I have to wonder why all these other cousins are hiding inside his head.
Yeah. Okay, so the first two missions kind of parallel each other. That's interesting. Because we had the sweet planet, now we have the sweet Bon Appetit, and now we get the king's memories. Queen's just sitting there watching TV, and the TV goes off. She walks away, brings treats to her sweets, and she trips, and they go flying. Oh, this is wacky. Alright, I'm up. Jesus. No, he's still asleep. Why does he have Jasper's nose?
Because he's the king.
I guess so, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Alright, let's go back to the war. The war of Katamari never ends. And we're going to switch to honey, because, you know, just keep mixing it up and whatnot with the cousins. Da-da-da. Presents. Yes, we have presents. Da-da-da. Oh, they're just for show, they won't make you better or anything. I do like that they go out of their way to kind of confirm that, like they're just aesthetic, really.
Yeah. Because I know in some games, some people are certain that the items actually do affect gameplay when they don't.
Yeah. It's like, you got a gun. It will make everyone come to your Katamari instantly. It's just for show. Stress eating. Oh my god, this game is looking into my soul. Yes, I'm going to start stress eating again. How?
You're a robot!
Yeah, exactly. How does this work? Alright, go for some pancakes. Yes, we're
Ooh, I could as well. I love pancakes.
I could go for a bagel tart, honestly. Alas, it is cheat day on Friday, not Thursday, when we record this, so I'll have to wait, but that's okay, because I gorged myself when I did the 24-hour marathon. Hey, I was sitting down for 24 hours. What do you take me for? I didn't have time to make a proper meal. Get off my back!
Oh, the fact that you were saying that you were up for 24 hours and the Robo King fell asleep.
I did, kind of, after that. Let's see. This planet has a bit of a food shortage. Roll around the supermarket and roll up food. See how many calories. Okay, so it's different this time. It's not size, it's calories. Interesting. Yeah, there we go.
Sayonara Rolling Star, I know, is from Beautiful Katamari.
Ah, yeah, I don't recall this theme at all.
I think this is the only song from that game to appear this time.
Alright, so I'm getting butt kiss over here, so let's go to the ground floor and see what we can get. Oh, this is nice. I like this music.
I do prefer the original version, to be honest. It's still a bit more like this, but it's got a bit more of a beat to it.
Yeah, I get you. I've gone over any male's recommended thingamabob level for the day, so yeah, don't tell my parents I'm stress eating. I'm doing it for the good of the cosmos and I'm sticking to that. Ah, jelly donuts, my favourite. Oh my god, that's a massive one!
Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut.
I'll use my frying pan as a drying pan. So stupid. I can't hate the 4 kids' job of Pokemon. Are you kidding me?
It's like they're bad, but at the same time they're lovingly bad.
No, I wouldn't even say bad. I'd say they're corny, but they're still
Well,
endearing.
I was talking for kids in general.
Okay, fair enough. Guy go, roll in, don't give it up, Katamari, roll in, and so on. Oh no, I'm losing calories? Question mark? This is bad. I gotta roll into a different department store, get my game up. You might be wondering why I'm not dashing all that much. I find it a bit fiddly.
Yeah, it is one of the more awkward moves to pull off.
There we go, I got a cousin. Keep rolling, Tom. Keep rolling. The Katamari will grow before you know it, and then you'll have all the calories. This is a really bizarre supermarket. It's more like a bodega than anything.
Well, that's Katamari in a nutshell. Everything's weird.
Yeah, I'm jumping. It did nothing. It's fine. Just keep rolling sideways, Tom. Is it going to be like every 100,000 calories I grow or something? Or is it just exponential? Oh, there we go. Now I can start rolling up more and more. I wonder if I can reach 150,000 before the end of this. Probably not, because my route is very sloppy right now. But at least I can get giant donuts. Actual donuts, mind you.
You have to make a super fat Katamari.
Damn, girl, your Katamari's so fat. There you go. Yeah. Now I can roll up seafood and whatnot. Come on, jump! Thank you. I'm doing it, Kyle. I'm not doing it well, but I'm doing it.
You're doing something.
I've made it grow twice. That's enough for me.
What? My Katamari's evolving.
Duh, 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 duh. Oh, yeah. There's always that sweet plateau where you hit a certain size and just everything starts rolling into you, and it's beautiful. Oh my god, is there a robbery taking place as I'm doing this? I'm not sure I like being here anymore, Kato. I rolled up a child. Things will never be the same again.
It's just so weird how they position all the characters so that there is like stuff going on in these worlds.
Yeah, it's not just like empty and whatnot, which I appreciate. Okay, I got over 300,000, which isn't bad, but I know he's not going to say anything like super good about it, which is kind of a bummer, but yeah, what are you going to do? Yeah, it wasn't like rainbows or anything, it was just flowers. Whee! Oh, that poor child just sticking out the end of the Katamari.
Ah, where the hell am I going?
He's going to become a star. That's right, people die, but we were all dust in the wind at the end of the day anyway. Well done. Conquest of Earth continues. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Don't forget Brenner or brunch. 3 square meals. Okay, I can eat any 3 meals as long as they're square.
Square pizza?
What's wrong with this crazy state? Yeah, he's not going to be appreciative of that. That's a fast. Really? I can assure you, if I eat that, I'll be dead.
Well, he's a robot, so he can't tell.
Yeah, who gives a shit about Robo-Mick having an existential crisis, man? My little, like, run-on names are getting worse and worse. Like, that wasn't even remotely melodically pleasing. Oh well. I'm doing a quick look now. This is me being real right now.
I loved how it said that you rolled fruit, food, and Japanese food.
What's the difference? Calculated a score. Ooh, that's not all that great. Is that a passer or not? He seems to be, yeah, he's fine with it. I could have just done a lot better is all. Oh yeah. Look at him. Got that headbanging thing going on. Oh, it's Hans. My favourite. Oh, off to the village square. I don't like it, but at least it will burn up in the atmosphere.
But then we'll have to roll it all up again.
Bruised Cetus. Oh, it's a whale. That doesn't make any sense.
Space whale.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to Beyond Good and Evil 2. It's gonna be great. Again, who are you updating these rankings for? I don't care about anyone else online. Right, let's switch to Hans, and I think that'll do it for our Katamari Forever Quick Look Come here, you crazy sucker. Don't you run from me!
Never!
Alright, let's see what King's memory we're looking into this time, and pray it's not a repressed one. Yes. Clean up the room as fast as possible to make a planet. Good stuff. Everlasting Love Atom Remix. Not entirely sure what game this is from. I want to say it's from the original, but I guess we'll see when we get into it. Of course not. We couldn't be so petty and small. Just gotta do a bit of spring cleaning as I look at my complete abomination of a room. It couldn't be more messy.
Actually, this is making me remember something. Obviously, Namco Bandai made this. And up till a few years ago, that's how they were called, Namco Bandai.
Ah.
Now they're Bandai Namco.
Isn't it the other way around?
Yeah. But it's more because of what happens when you shorten their names that just makes me laugh.
Bamco.
Yeah, because it's a case of Namco Bandai, you shorten it to Namdai, which actually still sounds like a game company.
Yeah, Bamco. Ba-bam!
I always think it's Bamco, and your money's gone.
Bam, and the dirt is gone. Into a Katamari. Oh, Lamore. I remember one of those guys. Yeah, there we go. And this is a very particular sort of mission, which is, there's really no time limit. It's just you have to collect a certain amount of stuff. Oh, this song. Yee. I'm not sure how I feel about this remix.
Ugh.
Yeah, I can't roll up there yet. I just gotta collect stuff. Here, there, everywhere. Don't step on the Lego. Trust me, it's like a fucking death sentence.
At least in these missions, it kind of tells you when you can actually roll something up, because it'll actually be filled in with colour.
Everlasting Love is great in yeah, this is from We Love Katamari, I believe.
You rolled up honey.
Yes, I guess there's cousins and then there's cousins. So as we come to the end of our quick look on Katamari Forever, mate, how do you feel about the Katamari series in general? Do you wish they would start making new games and whatnot?
I would love to have new games, but I kind of feel as if it's a case of they only need one Katamari game per generation.
Yeah, I suppose so. Can I roll up here? Do you think it's had its time?
Oh no, I think it's always going to be a game people will love to play, because it's so unique and so weird that people would always love to play it.
It's wacky, alright.
And it's why I really wish they would hurry up and bring beautiful Katamari to backwards compatibility, because I feel like it has to happen at some point.
Yeah, for sure. Right, I'm doing okay so far. We're gonna, like, be -10. We are -10. Haha, I got myself a present. I can't pick up Honey Bear, I'm sad. Boom, boom, ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom. Ooh.
It's got a bit of a beat.
Yeah, funky for a second there. I like it. Very nearly couldn't get under the bed there for a second. That would have been problematic, to say the least.
Imagine that, you have nightmares that there's something under your bed, you look under it, Katamari rolls out.
And there we go. Bada bing. Probably could have done that a lot faster. That's the sort of mission that's very tailored to being time-trialed. Off we go. If he says this is bad when I fulfilled the exact parameters, I'm not going to be a happy bunny.
I think here it's going to be, your score's going to be more based on how quickly you did it.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, life is messy, and so you clean up. Oh god, I didn't expect the feels. Faster than you can say tabula rasa? Huh? What Katamari? Oh, I thought that was going to go somewhere philosophical for a second.
243 exactly.
Oh, it's called the coma cluster. Interesting. Yeah, sorry. It's can you close your eyes? Your beady pupils. They make me sad. They make me mad. They make me scared. Playtime art stationery. Alert the media. This Katamari is fake news. Artistic things and stationary things. Like me. I'm all of those things.
I wouldn't say so.
Well, I'm stationary. I'm
Well,
art-loving. It's the playtime one that scares you, isn't it? It's fine, don't worry. It's not just you who treats me that way. It's everyone else in the world. Didn't mean to make it weird. It's okay, just stare at his crotch. Stare at his crotch. Okay, that's even weirder. Right. What is that sound effect? Yeah, Lamore.
Katamari sounds are Katamari sounds.
They are. Like, it's got its own definition, really. Now for the star turn. Neat as a pin. Yeah, untidy planet. It's got just a little thing binding it together, otherwise it would just be like a streak of meteorites. So yeah, there we go. That was Katamari Forever. Thank you so much, Rob, for commissioning this, because while it's not really the favourite of the Katamari games I've seen or experienced, it's still got the basic Katamari formula down pat, and it's still very fun to play. And I will say, I do like the parallel dynamic of you have the Robo King for present day missions, and then you have kind of like flashback memory stuff with the King of All Cosmos. So that gimmick is fine. I don't really know if the overall presentation is good or not.
It's kind of how I would want a new Katamari game to be, is where they just have every mission from every previous game in there.
Oh yeah.
So you've got all the missions, and they can constantly add more.
Well, you just reminded me of that 3DS Mario Party game, the Top 100 minigames. They could probably do something like that as like a cheap download title.
Yeah, really. I mean, they could just do like a free demo version, then you buy each individual mission.
Yeah, there you go, man. Okay, we're going to leave it there. Thank you, Rob, for commissioning stuff. Here's a list of everyone who's currently pledged. I think at the time of this recording, I don't think new slots are open up on Patreon, but when this goes up, new Quick Look slots should be available. So, like, check either the video I put up for the Patreon update, or just the site itself, and everything should be updated. And if you want your own Quick Look, hey, put your money where your mouth is, and we'll cover that game for you. Cost covers the price of the game, and the co-comms wage, and such and so forth. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time for another HellfireComms Quick Look. Bye-bye.